Welcome back, Chronics. How is everyone doing today? Or is it more like
Once upon a nightmare.
yeah, the latter for sure, 100%. Thanks to the Florinef, I had a great 4 years of college. I would say every year it was pretty much
Who let the dogs out? Who?
we had a good time. I still couldn't really drink as much as everyone else. My body kind of had a safe switch. It would let me know when I had drank too much alcohol because then I would just. They used to call me boot and rally because I would boot outside and then rally, come back in and, drink water. So it was the most normal I've ever felt in my life. So I took full advantage of it. I definitely got more sick per usual than my friends or roommates. First semester freshman year, got a really bad sore throat. So I went to the clinic on campus to get a strep test. I don't have strep, but they're like, you do have mono. So I don't have strep. Okay. I've already had mono, so is that like a thing? Can you have it twice? She was like, I don't know. I just would not drink, for the rest of the semester. Then I told my roommates this information, and one of them was like, I heard a rumor that they're just telling everybody they have mono, so everyone won't drink.
I love that stuff. Been drinking it for years.
Now, every time I had a cold, I seemed to get tonsillitis. So that summer, I went and saw an ENT. He said, why don't we take them out? We scheduled the surgery, and then we canceled it. And this is why. So I had a friend whose dad was a doctor at the hospital I was having this done at. And he had heard that a week prior, there was a malpractice suit against the doctor who was going to do my surgery because he did a surgery in his office. Something went wrong and he had to intubate this woman. And in the process, he cut her vocal cords. If an ENT isn't like super sure where the vocal cords are, I don't want him anywhere near my tonsils.
You gonna fuck on me? Nobody's gonna fuck on you!
So I never had them out. So I would get tonsillitis a lot through college, but I survived. After graduation, I moved to New York City with 3 other friends. We had a 3-bedroom, but there were 4 of us, so one of the rooms definitely had bunk beds. We were like, this is great, we love it. I started waiting tables again. 2 years into living in New York, I had talked to Dr. Pugh, and he said, you seem to be doing great. Why don't you go off the Florinef? It's not something you should stay on for the rest of your life. And I was like, okay. So I go off of it. Really didn't feel any difference. So maybe it had already stopped working for me. It was hard to tell because I was waiting tables and working crazy hours. So year 3 of New York City, I got a new apartment and a new roommate, and she was great. Total pothead. Totally fine. One day she said to me, why don't you try some? I told her the story how in high school I tried some, smoked too much, and literally passed out on my back porch. She's like, well, it's not really like it was when we were in high school. I would just try a little. So I thought, hey, I'll try a little, why not? Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Marijuana became the answer to all my prayers. She explained to me that there are different types of cannabis now, sativas, which give you energy, indicas that help you sleep. It did give me energy, and it helped my aches and pains. I think I was probably microdosing smoking before microdosing was even a thing. I was always like,
You got a joint?
No, not on me, man.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
Yeah. I had been in New York City for 5 years now, and I met a friend cocktailing at this other bar, and she had mentioned that she was moving to California. You know, would you like to move to California? Me and this other girl are going out, we could all get a place. And she also said they had medical marijuana there, so I could get a prescription and then go into a dispensary and choose any type I want. And I was like, when do we leave? Tomorrow? Okay.
California.